Why help the Panteers? They left. The minute the Republic disagreed with them, they up and seceded.
The Panteers ruled Alderaan for the past century. If they're still alive, no one takes the throne without their blessing. I was hoping you'd make your way here. Major Crescent told me of your actions at the bridge. How long were you listening? Are you aware of the situation with House Panteer?
What's the situation?
Alderaan's rulers have come from House Panteer for generations. After the last Panteer Queen's death, Bouris Ulgo invaded, slaughtered the entire bloodline. Until a few days ago, we believed he'd wiped them out. However, we have new intelligence that some of the Panteer survived and are in the mountains.
Does this threaten our plans on Alderaan?
The Panteers served the Galactic Senate for centuries. Our concern is for their safety. Bouris Ulgo is currently massing strike teams to finish what he started.
And the Republic wants us to risk our lives to stop them.
The Republic must stand against genocide, Captain Skolv. But the troops I sent never returned, and our reinforcements won't be here in time.
The Force cries out at so many deaths.
Jedi are legendary for their compassion. The Ulgos will be staging their move into the mountains for the assault by Tharanta. To track down the strike teams, look for their transports. Good luck.
Isn't your day. Haven't heard about it. That's quite enough of that. programmed.
Thank you for taking on those strike teams. I think that's the last of them. There aren't many who'd take on such a dangerous mission on short notice. The Republic owes you, but not half as much as House Panteer.
Has Bouris Ulgo called off his attack?
The attack is off, for now. But no one on Alderaan is safe while Bouris Ulgo holds the throne. I've received word from Katei Panteer, the heir to the house. She'd like to meet with you. House Panteer's current location is well guarded and not common knowledge. But the brass is granting you temporary clearance to visit.
I will speak to her.
Thank you. The Panteers owe us, you, their lives now. It's crucial this goodwill lasts long enough to get a Republic government on the throne.
Still sucking up, even after they turn their backs on the Republic in its darkest hour.
Politicians are like planets. They orbit around whatever glows the brightest. But that's the game here. If we don't learn to win it, the Empire will. Thank you for your service.
Now is the time. The longer that tick is on the throne, the deeper he digs into Alderaan's veins.
I don't disagree, it's...
Our savior! I'm truly honored to welcome you to House Panteer. I am Princess Katei, the closest excuse for an heir we have after that monster Ulgo's work.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I need your help. Pull my family's butcher off our throne, and I will throw my support behind the Republic's choice of ruler. As I was telling Commander Bradel, conventional force won't win this. Bouris Ulgo's army is a match for the Organas, and what remains of our Queensguard. The only chance is for a small force to enter our states and take the Usurper on.
Stop being subtle and tell me what this involves.
Bouris Ulgo's barricaded himself inside the throne room with his most elite guards. Kill him. As long as he lives, he's a threat.
That is not necessary. The man served the Republic for 20 years. Capture him, and he'll receive a fair trial off-world.
Bouris Ulgo is a tyrant now. He deserves no mercy.
When he fought for us, he saved millions of Republic lives. Do none of those count when weighed against Alderaan?
If you are to face him, you're the only one who can make that choice. But do not trust him to yield the throne alive. This is the private access code for our house's inner sanctum. For what you've done, for what you will do. We must trust you with it. Use it to wrest that dog from our throne. And House Panteer will be forever grateful.
You see, Auric, House Organa brings with it some impressive allies.
I suppose so. There is an obvious air of accomplishment. Fine. Stranger, come here.
Please, Auric, where are your manners? Friend, I am Samara Organa, Special Ambassador to House Panteer. This is Auric Gwendon, Captain of the Panteer Queensguard. A word with you, if you will.
No Jedi could refuse beauty like yours.
My, now you've made me blush. You could learn quite a lot from this one, Auric.
Yes, of course. Let me get to the heart of it then. It was the cowardly murder of Prince Gal Panteer, heir to the throne, that plunged Alderaan into chaos. Now, after many years, his suspected murderer has resurfaced. My house seeks evidence to prove the culprit's guilt and show that House Ulgo paid him.
A strong blow against House Ulgo.
We are of one mind, then.
House Organa is pledged to help our Panteer brothers capture and try this criminal. Unfortunately, the evidence we seek is locked away in Castle Panteer, now in Ulgo hands. We need someone to liberate it.
If the Panteer guard here can't handle it, I'll be happy to save the day.
Bite your tongue. The Queen's Guard must defend the royal bloodline always, no matter where we might wish to be.
This could change the entire shape of the war. May the Force be with you.
Master Jedi, I've heard of all your work for House Organa. Please, can you come to our aid once more? The Ulgos are preparing a surprise attack.
Perhaps it would be best if you start from the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry. The situation is dire. I'm afraid it's gotten the best of me. I'm a diplomat, sent here to represent House Organa. But since I've arrived, reports have poured in that House Ulgo is planning a surprise strike. Ulgo's forces are mobile, well-trained, and House Panteer is... well, what's left of them are bottled up here. Organa's armies will never make it here in time.
A little challenge is no concern of mine.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it. The commanders of the Ulgo army are camped on the outskirts of the old Panteer castle. They'll have half their army camped around them. Take out the generals, and whatever they have planned will fall apart. Luck willing, it'll give us enough time to join with the Panteer in their defense.
Even the good forgotten are gone.
So, I wondered who would be the first to try for the seat. I didn't expect an off-worlder. Who sent you? The Organas? Those broken fools, the Panteers? What's your stake in this?
Alderaan will not fall. To the Empire or to you.
Has the Republic forgotten? I won the Battle of Rordak by personally boarding Moff Scepter's battlecruiser. What did the Panteers ever do except abandon the Republic when the Senate faced a tough decision? The Panteers' folly has allowed the Thuls to return. If I had not stepped forward, the Empire would have Alderaan.
Perhaps your motives were noble, but I feel the lust for power that now holds your heart.
I deserve the perks of royalty. I'm the one holding this planet together. Let them pay tribute. You have no right to judge me. This is my world, and I'll die before I see it in someone else's hands. To arms, men! Defend the throne! For Alderaan!
Rock your hood legs. Gatos. Garswas. Pathologic. Boshak.
You're making a mistake. I'm the only one with the strength to defend Alderaan against the Empire.
You can never threaten Alderaan again.
Without me, Alderaan will fall. You'll see! You'll see!
So, I'm guessing he resisted arrest. Congratulations. Not many people can say they brought down a king. Commander Bradel will want to thank you himself.
Report.
Bouris Ulgo will never again threaten Alderaan.
A sorry end for a man we once all admired. You've done more than the combined might of the Empire and Republic could. Freed the throne from Bouris Ulgo. But it will still be a fierce battle to keep the Empire from consuming this world.
The hearts of Alderaan's people are strong. They will resist.
Alderaan has not faced true war in many generations. I cannot hold you here any longer. Thank you for your service. Alderaan is one step closer to freedom because of you.
Ulgo's commanders are dead.
Our scouts say Bouris Ulgo himself was heard raging when the news reached him. The Panteers I've been speaking to are very, very impressed, not to mention my superiors in House Organa. I hope this gift in some way makes up for the risk you've assumed on our behalf.
You see, Auric, all is well. The evidence has been secured from Castle Panteer.
It seems so. I am pleased we will be able to prosecute the scoundrel who killed our beloved heir. Thank you, friend.
Today, an egregious wrong has been righted. House Organa is grateful to you, and I am grateful as well.
The pleasure was mine.
The attitude of a true hero. You've definitely earned House Organa's generous reward. You've done much to help forward an alliance between House Organa and House Panteer. Good day to you, friend.